Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. And good morning to my beautiful wife, Katie Serpa. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are
Holy
you?
smokes. It's so good to see you.
Thanks. It's good to see you too.
So something kind of funny happened right before we got started. We definitely complement each other very much, very yin and yang. And I do a lot of the video stuff, and I do a lot of the marketing and whatnot. And you do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. And what ended up happening was you were logged in to watch your own show.
Yeah, I was ready to go. I don't know where you were, but I was there, ready with a countdown that had like 45 seconds. And I was like, so when will I be in the lobby? When do I get queued in? Bring me on. I'm ready.
And I'm like,
I was ready, but
Kate, you're on the show this time. You're not watching. We gotta get you on here.
I'm used
Okay.
to being, I'm used to just doing the watching. So I'm waiting for the countdown, as told, and nothing happened.
All right. You're getting a lot of love already. 39
Good,
reactions.
good morning,
Hello, Team
everybody.
Serpa. Good morning, Serpas. You two are amazing. It is
Thank you, Joe.
lots of love. Thank you, guys.
Good.
Um, okay, let's go ahead and let's jump in here because you have quite the extensive real estate background. Tell me about where you got your start with real estate.
So I started in real estate in 2009 at the height
Mm-hmm.
of all the craziness. It was an
Yep.
absolutely wild time to get into real estate. And I didn't realize it then because I didn't know any better. I was just like, oh, this is how it is. But I quickly realized that the economy was just in a major downturn and everyone was losing their minds and a lot of people were losing their homes. And so I stepped in at this really unique time, but I learned so much and I've gained so much knowledge over the years. And it's been really interesting to watch the market move.
Yeah.
So I
You
started
got
in 2009,
licensed out in Utah. Started in
licensed in
2009.
right, licensed in Utah. I started with Keller Williams right away. I had a great office, a great team lead, a lot of mentorship, and it was a good place for me to be while I was learning.
Sure.
So I ended up staying there for about I don't know, five or 6 years, and then I moved back here. I wasn't licensed in California yet, but I was originally from Cali, so I thought that I would eventually get licensed. But then I met this handsome devil named David Serpa, and he hired me to be his administrative assistant. Next thing I knew, I was licensed and running a big team, helping to run a big team, and I was operations management for the homes team, and it was great. And all of the previous experience up to that point had prepared me for that position, so it was wonderful.
We've had
So, and
we've
now
had a lot
I'm
of good
oh,
we've
go
had a
ahead.
lot of good times. We've worked with a lot of really good people.
Yeah.
And but what was it that made you decide to join eXp?
Okay. So I I of course was skeptical. I didn't know what EXP was. I hadn't seen a model that I had liked outside of KW, just being completely honest, up to this point. Um, I watched the videos. I really liked the idea. Here it is. Like honestly, I really liked the idea of the agent ownership. As realtors, what are we preaching anyways? We're preaching ownership. We're not trying to get people to rent. We want people to have equity. We want them to have ownership. So why would we want anything different for ourselves, as realtors? So with EXP, it's agent owned. You have a sustainable equity program through you get stock, the flexibility. It's a virtual, it's cloud based. If you can also go into an office, but for me, having the virtual cloud based setup, because I'm a mom and my family is very important to me and my time is important to me,
Mhm.
and more important than all of those things is having balance in my life. So
Yeah,
EXP provided all of this balance that I was like, well, what do I have to lose? Honestly, like I try it. It's $85 a month. What do I have to lose? I can work from home if I want. So
and
that was really it.
that's where we started. We went back into this with a completely different mindset than where we were 4 years ago. And it wasn't about developing a super team. It wasn't about
Yeah,
having a huge amount of transactions going through the door every
yeah,
month. It was about balance. We really wanted to
yes.
just do it with just the two of us.
Yeah, because if you're living out of balance, it in your personal life, it spills right over into your professional life. It's like the
Mhm.
first thing that happens. So eXp has provided that balance that really works for me, and it's working for so many other agents, top producers and brand new agents. I feel like it's everybody. So it's really exciting to be a part of something that's new and gaining all this momentum, and to
Mhm.
be agents who are so experienced and so seasoned, and to be able to mentor and help new agents that are just learning about what all of this means for the first time.
That's one of the things that's really close to our heart. And with eXp and with everything that we're able to do, we're able to serve the people that we work with
Yeah.
without having to wipe a bunch of butts or without having to beg people to work. Our productivity is not tied to their productivity, but we do benefit when they benefit. And as two people that just love to mentor and love to train and love to help people,
Yeah.
we are incentivized to train. We're incentivized to help. And that's really refreshing.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of times, working with top producers and working with rainmakers comes with a price tag,
Mhm.
like you have to pay for that time. Everybody in this specific group that we're even working with within our
Sure.
organization,
Yeah.
everybody is very incentivized to help one another. They're very willing to give their time. They don't feel burdened. They don't feel like something's being
Mhm.
taken from them. There's so much reciprocity between even a brand new agent and someone that's been in the business for 25 plus years. It's been incredible to watch
And
the
that's what
dynamic.
we have too. We have both. And that's something that we're talking about through locally. We have our Temecula office that we have with all of our eXp agents and all of the different organizations that are a part of that. But then
Yeah.
nationally, we have the 52 crew,
Yeah.
which, we have all these different people with all these different levels of experience from
Yes.
brand new to
Uh-huh.
getting mentorship and opening escrows and taking listings to people that have been at this for a while, but are looking to diversify and get into commercial. And maybe they want to
Yeah.
work with Galen or working with investing and working with Darren. You have so many different opportunities available to you just because of this network, and it doesn't tie your success personally to being limited by you or
Yes.
being limited by me. You'll never
Yes.
outgrow. Like, we never are threatened by you. We never need to limit
Yeah.
your growth.
Yeah, no, there's a wealth of knowledge available to everybody that's working together. And I've never been so excited to sell real estate in all of these years. It's not really my personality type to be in, the buyer's agent, sales minded type of position, but I am out there working with buyers and I'm liking it, and it's working. It's something that's been it's like turning a new leaf. It's like, wow, I'm interested in all this stuff, but it's because I've got all these motivated, encouraging human beings around me right now that are, showing me that it's possible to do all of these great things. So
And
I
you know what's
love
so
doing
cool
this.
about that is we've been falling in love with real estate again. And it's what's nice is that we're going at it through different lenses. We're going
Yeah.
at it through service. And because the two of us have a spiritual relationship, a spiritual partnership, we're able to then seek that out with our agents and with our clients and tell them
Mhm.
the truth no matter what. We're being of service, whether they close a transaction with us or not.
Yeah.
Eventually that kind of comes along. And when you don't tie yourself to just so aggressively being after the commission, but
Yeah.
just serving your fellow man. I mean, we've had a complete and total turnaround when we decided, hey, you know what? Let's just be of service. Let's jump back into real estate. And then, we got all these escrows open in 3 different counties and we're closing them and
Yeah.
driving all over the place together again. And it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. Quality over quantity right now, and being of service has been so great.
Gosh, you got all the like quality over quantity and all these little things that you're saying, just, reminding me why I fell so deeply, madly in love with you. I
Well, it's the
appreciate
truth.
you, Mr. Serpa.
I appreciate you, Mr. Serpa.
All the balance.
Much love from the front yard.
Much love from the front yard, and this is me in the backyard, sending you love to the front yard. And
Yin and
so I,
yang. You said
I
it
do,
perfectly.
I want to ask you. Um, people, people are tuning in, and they want to know what's going on here with Coffee at EXP, and we do have a little bit of a format that we like to stick to. So I would like to ask you,
Yeah, go ahead.
what is uh, what is something that you would say to the fence sitters, the people that have been watching us at eXp for the last year, that have been considering maybe making the move, just recently got introduced to eXp, your friends, your network, the people in Utah, the people in California that are like, what is eXp? What is this all about? What would you tell them about eXp that would maybe make them jump, make them think about jumping in?
I would tell them, are you like, so I have been, that's the thing that's been crazy for me is that I have been reaching out to realtors out of state and people that I used to work with, because I'm like, this is an opportunity that it will be missed if you don't at least educate yourself. Take the time to figure out what it really is, because you get so much more back. You are investing in yourself and you're truly getting a return. um,
Mm-hmm.
there is there is just no other way to explain that. Is it You've been investing in yourself, you invest all this time, all of this money, all of this energy every single year into your business, and where is the reciprocity? What are you getting back? I understand
That's right.
relationships with brokers can be vital, they can be incredibly important, but this is designed to where you can not only educate yourself, but you can also educate your broker and show them that there is another way to do this. And it may not be for them, it may not be for you, but if you really start just taking a look around and you do some research, you will see that you are getting so much more back, that
Mm-hmm.
there's so much reciprocity. So that's what I would say. I would say the opportunity for growth, wealth over time, and getting just feeling like you are in a partnership with your brokerage,
Flat
and you're not
out.
feeling taken advantage of.
And it is a partnership. If
Yeah,
your broker is not offering you ownership, you might
yeah,
want to reconsider. If you, as a broker, cannot offer your agents the same opportunities that you have at
yeah,
ownership, you might want to reconsider. It might be time to consider eXp. It's
yeah.
the real deal.
Well, and the other thing is, some agents are like, well, I don't, I'm not here. I don't need to know about contracts. I don't need to know all the new agent stuff. I don't need all that training. There are so many opportunities to train in eXp, to become a part of the mentor program. There are so many opportunities as a seasoned agent, someone who's a top producer, who's like almost maybe even bored with what it is that they've been doing. This is the place to just kind of spread your wings and fall in love with real estate again, and really, really feel like it is something that you are getting something back out of. Like
That's right.
you're
What you
investing and
appreciate
you're receiving.
appreciates. You know,
Yeah.
and if you are getting great training, give great training. And if
Mm-hmm.
you see a need, fill a need. And there's all these really great
Mm-hmm.
things that come along with growing with this company and being
Yeah.
a part of this that I'm very grateful for. Like you just said, fall in love with real estate again.
Yeah.
And good morning to our lovely escrow officer, Lonnie Pike at Corner Escrow. We
Good
love you
morning,
so much.
Lonnie.
So the training is great. There is 20 hours of live training every week. But in addition to that, there's just great mentorship. There's great
Oh,
accountability. There's a fantastic company.
yeah.
All
The
right.
support system is fantastic too. Like if you're looking for like true support, you go in the cloud and it's just kind of endless. You just click on where you want to go, and you have access to trained professionals who are ready to help. It's it's been the best.
That's right. Okay. And then, so of course, we've got a baby appointment to head to here in a few minutes. So I want to honor our timeline. And
Okay.
unfortunately, the service has not been absolutely great. So I'm looking like a pixelated monster right now
That's okay.
on the interwebs. So maybe if I do this enough, we'll get people to tune in. We've got 8 people watching. Jen, your friend out there in Utah, says good morning. Hey guys.
Good
Um,
morning,
so
Jen.
so I would like to ask you, Mrs. Serpa, what is your coffee cup that you have there, and why did you choose it on this lovely morning, even though you don't drink coffee?
No, I'm not a coffee drinker. I hate the caffeine, but I do drink a lot of chocolate milk. And this is filled with my chocolate milk today.
Chocolate milk.
Most people know this, that I love my chocolate milk, but this is my peace cup. Cami actually made this for me, hand painted at one of these fabulous establishments locally. But it's my peace cup, and to me, uh, like peace in my life is really, really important. It's more important than happiness. If I can be peaceful anywhere, I'll always be happy wherever I'm at. So this cup's very important to me, and my child made it, and it's filled with chocolate milk, so I'm very grateful and happy.
Grateful for chocolate milk.
Yes.
Grateful for peace. Grateful for Jen. Good morning. Uh, this is great. This has been a great interview, great opportunity, and there's also been something that's come along that has been a recent development that I kind of wanted to jump into a little bit for those married couples that are out there. That's the domestic partnership.
Yeah, that's new. That's happened in the last 3 weeks, probably, for those of you who are licensed and, you know, you work with your spouse. It is, they've really incentivized you to work as a domestic team.
That's
So it,
right. Well,
yeah,
and let me set the stage here for you guys. We came
yeah,
over just to join, or just to work together. We were going to pay two
yeah,
caps, two tech fees, and that's what we've been doing for the last year. And
yeah,
then eXp says, "Hey, there's this domestic partnership thing out here, and you're the one. You lead me constantly,
yeah,
and I appreciate your leadership and your guidance. And you're like, hey, this domestic partnership is coming around. We should get involved with this." And I'm like, "Well, what is it?" With all this stuff, just like with eXp, like, "Well, what is it? Who cares?" But then
yeah.
you set it up. And you said, this is what domestic partnerships is. Domestic partnerships are.
Yeah.
And what is it? Can you break it down for everybody that's watching?
Okay, so the domestic, for those who are spouses, married, domestic, you can develop a domestic team with eXp. You sign up. It's the one time. Everybody has this one time $149. You get that for the. It's just for the both of you for a whole year. Instead of each of you paying an $85, where it's the university fee and like the tech fee, it's $85 for the team for the entire year. And then after that, it's 85 for the primary, and it's $50 for the secondary person on the team.
And the
So
big
I
thing
mean,
is one cap,
one cap.
one
Yeah,
opportunity for both of us to share our stock options.
correct.
One, like, we're building one organization, so it's not
Yeah,
like, oh, should I put down Katie or should I put down David? It's we
yeah,
truly get an opportunity to build this together. And if something were to happen to me, there is a baby in your belly.
yeah,
This company that we're building, this that we're a part of, we have 55 people in or 56 people as of this morning in our organization. That doesn't
yeah.
go away if I go away.
No,
We
it doesn't.
still get our family still gets the benefit, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm grateful for.
Again, the reciprocity, like, you know, that it's not just all about, it's not just all about making a buck. You know, it is
Mhm.
really about taking care of the agent, making sure the agent is, um, long term going to be taken care of. There's an exit strategy for agents who don't want to work forever. You know, like at some
Forever.
point
And the thing
everybody
is,
wants to retire.
work now, like,
Yeah,
work, build it with us, be a part of
right.
this. This is great. This has been fantastic for us.
But it's
Um,
also okay to say, I do want to retire at
that's
some
okay.
point.
You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's become like this dirty word, like retirement, exit strategy. But the thing is like, if you don't have ownership, which is something we
Yeah.
preach as real estate agents, what do you have?
Yes. Yeah. That's what it comes down to. Ownership for me, and the opportunity to retire. You know, I like that. That's nice knowing that there is an exit strategy. You know, I don't have to work forever.
Good morning to William Casey Gill, and
Good
good morning
morning.
to Steve. Steve says, love and peace at eXp. And the truth is, and Zach has kind of called me out on this a couple times. He goes, this whole
Yeah.
new Zen David thing. He goes, I know that you don't want to get into it with these people or whatever. I'm like, but why do I need to fight with any? Who's my competition? Who do I need to compete with? Who needs to
Yeah.
lose in order for me to win?
That's not how this works.
That's right. It's a
This is
totally
not how
different
this goes.
conversation.
Yeah. No.
I'm in the back and I'm writing my new book. I'm writing Zen Business. And that's how I'm writing. It's an Eastern approach to the Western business climate. And eXp has given me the opportunity to open my eyes to a new way of doing business that I don't have to build my DNA into it in order to serve.
Yeah. It's been great. It's awesome. And eXp is letting me have the family life that I want to have, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. Like, honestly.
The family life has been massive. Like, we talked about balance earlier, but talk about what and good morning to Carrie out there in
Good morning,
Utah,
Carrie.
who helped you in the beginning
Carrie
of your
is
career.
the woman. She taught me everything I know. Carrie and Cassandra, but I started with Carrie at KW. Carrie is the business.
Carrie Moniscalco and Cassandra Black were
Yes.
instrumental in empowering you in the beginning of your career. And of course, I got an opportunity to reap the benefits of their mentorship out here in
Yeah.
California. So you were just getting ready to, so we talked about balance and how
Yeah.
important and instrumental eXp was in helping us attain that. And even jumping back into real estate and helping us fall in love with real estate again.
Yeah.
So talk about family and eXp and exactly how that has changed our mindset.
It just allows me to be so intentional as a mother, as a wife, as a realtor. It allows me to, with EXP, so I come in, we still have office meetings. It's not like we don't go to the office, you know, we have office meetings. We are working constantly with all of our agents. Sorry, my phone rang. We're working
You're
constantly
good.
with everybody. But then because of the way it's designed with all of the cloud-based opportunities and all of the support that we have, I'm then able to pick up my kids, do homework, do dinner, get back to clients, hop on in the evenings or very early in the mornings and get back in the cloud and get back into talking to everybody that I need to talk to and work with, and then hop on in my pajamas for my training so that I'm not missing vital information that's coming directly from our broker. We have a fantastic broker. She's on top of everything. She works directly with us every single week. Like she's not teaching contracts. She's doing state meetings. She's quick to respond to all of our emails.
And you're of course talking about our California state broker,
Yeah.
who has been, she's really taking the lead in all of this, getting
very
EXP very
efficient.
organized, and you are loving her absolutely, and so is Nancy Barrick. You guys are like, she's on top of it. She's in there, and she's
in
accessible.
workplace talking to us. She's utilizing all of the things that the agents have access to, and it helps me have a better family life. It helps me be less stressed, and it allows me to be incredibly efficient and work and really give our clients the best of me. So
And we've been able to shatter some of these myths as an organization. One of the things that David Golden has given us credit with, he said, you guys are building the best culture of any organization that I know of at eXp. And what we're doing is we're looking out for each other. Zach Box shattered this myth that onboarding is this big ordeal by logging into the cloud and getting his issue taken care of with the California state broker with an onboarding an agent in less than 10 minutes. He goes, hey, I keep hearing this rumor that it's hard to log in and address the broker. I just wanted to see if I could talk to her. And then he was like, yep, right now. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, no, it's really just about just communicating, and you go in there and you ask for what you need, and there's solutions. Like if there's, it's new, you know, everybody's building it together. It's constantly changing and evolving, and there's so much growth, but everybody is really in it to make a small contribution, and everybody's making a small contribution, and it's really adding up. I'm noticing it, and it's been really, really important for having a successful real estate business. Like if you don't have everybody that's willing to just contribute a little bit, you don't really have anything.
This has been a phenomenal interview, Kate. Truly. And I'm not just paying you lip service. Like if there's one interview that I could understand who we are and what's important to us, it would be this one. So thank you so much for making this possible, because growth is really the important thing. I want people to have the opportunity to outgrow me. I want people to have the opportunity to realize that more is not always the answer.
That's right. Yeah, no, I want to encourage as many agents as possible as well to be. I want to be able to, and that's been the beautiful part about this too, is I've been able to contribute to the agents as well, and it's been really, really nice for me as someone who cares about people, and I want agents to feel acknowledged and appreciated, and
we can do that. We can hear them. We could acknowledge them. We could make them feel loved without leaving our house, which has become a big motto for us. Can we do this from the front porch drinking Arnold Palmer's?
Yes.
Can we do this while serving our family and serving our business so that we don't overextend ourselves? And it's been really great seeing the innovation that's come from it.
Yeah.
But speaking of growth and family and all of these different things, we have growth at eXp Realty. We have growth in the Serpa family, and we have a baby appointment that we've got to get to. So we've got to log off here and get out and go see Mr. Ryan Jonathan Serpa.
Yes, let's go take a look at him. This has been really fun. I like it.
It has been fun. And I appreciate you stepping out of your normal comfort zone and stepping out and talking to everybody. So let me leave you closing with coffee and EXP. Anything else that you would like? Lonnie Pike says, baby.
Yes.
And we just got We got a camouflage diaper bag with the tassel from our escrow officer.
Lonnie hooked it up. It was wonderful.
Thank you, Lonnie. Okay, coffee and eXp Realty. You have gotten a ton of love throughout the course of this interview.
Good, that's good to hear. I want everybody to know that like they can also reach out to me if they have questions. I'm not the camera girl, but I do enjoy doing this kind of stuff and sharing everything that I'm feeling so good about. And if you have questions about anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I welcome it.
And this has been a fun conversation for us to have, because you have never been somebody who has been like a recruiter. I've never been like a recruiter. But what it is it's like offering somebody an opportunity, and either they want it or they don't want it. And that's what we get an opportunity to just like get your questions answered. Get your questions answered.
Make informed decisions. If you're making informed decisions, it's just going to be 100 times better. So, yeah.
So how can people reach out to you, Kate?
So you can reach me on Facebook Messenger or on my cell, 951-349-8047. Send me a text, request me on Facebook, all of these things. I'm really settling in.
and I love you for it, Nancy, and I love you anyway, even if you, but it's been about growth, and that's been this journey for us has been about growth. All of it has been about growth, and I'm so grateful for you. I love you so much. And Nancy says, you've been super encouraging. Thanks. And you've helped with onboarding, and you've done all of this great stuff with people, and I just love you so much. Let's go take a peek at the bed.
Good morning to everybody.
Good morning to everybody. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day. If you're just tuning in, please watch again. You can subscribe to us on YouTube at David Serpa at eXp Realty. We have over 400 subscribers now, over 400 videos. So like, I don't know if that's good or bad, but like it's enough.
That's good. There's so much good information on there. You're David Flippin' Serpa.
David Flippin' Serpa. The middle name legally has been changed to Flippin' Serpa, to Flippin'. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Don't be a stranger. Feel free to reach out to us. Watch the video that's 14 minutes long that David Golden did about eXp Realty. Tap into our network. If you're already at eXp Realty, tap into our network anyway. We'll add you into it. We'll add you into the 52 crew. We don't care if we're getting paid in order for you to succeed. And that's what's been so important about the service here at eXp. We love you no matter what part of what organization that you're a part of, no matter what brokerage you're a part of. We just want to see people succeed and step into their own greatness. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye, guys.
I feel like that's a really unofficial sign-off. Have a good day. Thank you for watching Coffee and eXp Realty. I'm David Serpa. This is Katie Serpa. And we've got to go, but we'll see you next time.
You got to tell me when it's off because I don't know.